Hello friends, let's start next video on my channel Rise of Tutors of 11th standard 2.3 There is Another Sky. Last video we learned icebreakers of There is Another Sky. Now we have to learn the explanation of There is Another Sky. There is Another Sky, which is written here by Emily Dickinson, who is 19th century American poet. She lived lonely life and her poems are motivational and philosophical, as well as she used very simple lines and short lines, then used rhymes, then used punctuation and unconventional capitalization. Her poems are the psalms and hymns of life in all its shades. Psalms means sacred song and hymns means worship of life, worship song of life. Means in her poems, that's all are included: sacred song, related sacred song poems, or on worship poem. See, there is another sky, which is inspirational poem. Into it, telling here message by her never to die or never say die. It is Petrarchan sonnet. Petrarchan sonnet means renowned, famous. Okay, with octave and sestet. Octave means what? And sestet means what? Students, when 8 lines are used, it is called octave, and when 6 lines are used, it is called sestet. Means Petrarchan sonnets with octave and sestet used here in There is Another Sky. The poet is communicating to her brother through letter, and she wants to encourage her brother because her brother left her home and she lived sadly, and then his brightness goes back. He lives very sad life. So she is writing a letter to her brother, and she wants to encourage her not to depressed or sad under any circumstances, under any situation, and she tries to call him back to return home. And for it, she is telling to him that message through the poem, what life is full of challenges, and we have to face so many challenges with positive attitude. We must not be nervous, or we should forget all negative attitude. So she telling to us this message through poem. Means by poet here used optimistic note. Okay, and for it she used so many phrases over there. One phrase which is very famous, used by Emily Dickinson, the name of poet, the brighter garden, which is stands for choices that life offers to all. Means what? She knew that, Emily Dickinson knew that, she assured her brother brighter garden didn't home, okay, any silent fields. Now see, this is an image of an ideal world. There is Another Sky is an image of ideal world which has been great support for her brother. What she wants to tell to us through poem, let's see now, students. This poem is sonnet of stanzas. Okay, there are used what here said, octave, 8 lines octave, and then 6 lines sestet. Okay, see, Shakespeare also used sonnets. Shakespeare used sonnets. He wrote so many sonnets, and Shakespeare was greatest famous sonneter, novelist, poet, dramatist, etc. Now the poet is addressing the poem to her brother, and brother's name is Austin. Austin, who has been going through a state of confusion or depression in life at a place away from home. Okay, so poet is trying to encourage him always, and poet is compare here two places were here and there, and she wants to suggest through poem or encouraging her own brother. See, if poet compares two places there and here and suggests her brother to shift from there to here, but she tries to convey him that you have to come out through negativity and should accept optimistic or positive attitude or positive view. So let's see what is in our poem. There is another sky, ever serene and fair. Ever serene and fair means there is another sky. According to poet, there may be darkness, and she always, there may be darkness, there may be calm and fair, and there is another sunshine through it be darkness there, and there is another sunshine, maybe it will be another sunshine, but there were spread everywhere darkness, because that's contrasting images used by her poet. There may be depression, there may be discourage, there may be hopefulness. So this kind of their place is described by poet. Never mind faded forest, never mind faded forests. So she requested to her brother that never mind about colorless world. Austin, never mind silent fields. Here is a little forest whose leaf is evergreen. So she wants to convey to her brother, that brother's name given here, Austin, Emily's younger brother. She tells to him that never mind, you don't mind about silent fields. Here you have to, means poet compares two places here and there. So she requests to him that come here, because here is heavenly place. Okay, here is heavenly place, and here whatever be depression in your mind, it will automatically gone. Whatever be miseries in your life, that uh, will be off here. And because this kind of place here is, there were heim like quality, heim like quality place means here we feel very calm and satisfied. Here is positive type of all world you can notice, means Emily Dickinson created here that two different places, and here is brighter garden where not a frost has been. Here is brighter garden, she assured her brother, means didn't have any silent fields or frost represented sadness or pain or depression or negativity. Okay, in its unfading flowers. Unfading flowers means colorful flowers. Okay, I hear the bride bee hum, means here is colorful flowers. You can notice here warm condition, here is positive mind people, peaceful garden, here is here not existence of forest that represented garden darkness or pain or depression. So she convinced to her brother the possible solution of his sufferings, to come out through his sadness. Okay, next line बघा. Here is brighter garden where not a frost has been. Frost means when temperature is below 0 degree. Okay. So here is brighter garden. Here is where not a frost has been. In its unfading flowers, unfading. Just I told you that colorful flowers. I hear the bright bee hum. Here you can notice the garden is here. So in her garden, she requested to her brother come back and then see different natural things were here, beautiful nature were here. Here you can notice the bee is also humming. Humming means make a low continuous sound. Okay. Preeti, that's nickname given to Austin. त्याच्या ब्रदरला प्रीती हे नाव दिलेलं आहे, निकनेम. माय ब्रदर इन टू माय गार्डन कम. into my garden come means here poet requested her that to her brother whose name is Austin and who is called by nickname Pretty, my brother into my garden come means she forced to her she forced to him and she conveys to him that here sad moments in his life automatically will off if you come to here. And she invites her brother to come to her garden, and that's clear because she all things she creates in her imagination. Then what message given here by our poet? Last one. See students, you can getting the message here that poet tried to convey was that one might change home or hometown, but the place called home would never change. That remains our own home, which will always appear comfortable. Okay students, all can understand it easily. So thank you for watching me.